Okay, so this is another small concept for today, last concept, and we see the rest of things in next class.
Sir,
The combinations of three planets. Okay, so now let's say first planet plus second planet plus third planet. So as we know, first planet is a planet which is at lower degree. Third planet is at higher degree. Okay, and second planet is in between them. So with this same logic, we know the first planet is receiver and the third planet is giver. Now, what is the function of second planet then? What you will call someone is present in between?
mediator.
Mediator.
Diplomat.
It will receive and give also.
Both.
Mediator.
Hmm.
Okay. And now the thing is, if your focus planet is first, then this third planet will act as a receiver, a giver. Okay. And that will give its property to first mediator. And mediator will transfer its property, including the giver, to receiver. So in that case, what is happening? Let's say if the second planet is present in some enemy sign, then the karakatwa of third planet will not reach to the first completely. That will change the situation. First part. Second, let's say if second planet, third planet both are enemy. Okay, so these combination you will see. So in upcoming classes, now I will show you all these things. First planet and third planet both are friendly to each other. Okay, they both have friend, first and third wants to give everything to the first, but second planet is the enemy to the third. Now second will not deliver its result. Are you understanding? So this will change the situations. If it change the degrees, it will change the result.
सर मीडिएटर कुछ नहीं दे सकता अगर ये वाला थर्ड वाला अगर वीक है तो मीडिएटर कैन सप्लाई.
Mediator will give its own result ना. Mediator तो अपना देगा ही देगा आगे, है ना. बट थर्ड वाला पहले सेकंड को देगा, सेकंड वाला अपने साथ मिला के फिर फर्स्ट को देगा. The thing is, I will repeat the same thing in English. Third planet will deliver its result to the second planet, and second planet will deliver its own result plus third result to the first.
So what if all the three planets are in the same sign?
Yeah, so all are in same sign only. Na? We are discussing these combinations for the same sign, same house.
So you said okay, if the sign lord, if the house lord is an enemy of this mediator, then it won't be able to receive or give.
No,
That
it's
is
not.
what is-
It's not like this. Let's say the combination is something like Mars plus Saturn plus Mercury. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Or let's say some. I will change the combination Mercury plus Mars plus Saturn. Okay, let me write it. Mercury plus Mars plus Saturn. Okay, right now, let's say I'm not including the sign here. If you see this combination, Saturn will deliver its result to Mars first. Okay, now Mars and Saturn, they both are not friendly to each other. So Mars will not deliver Saturn's complete result to the Mercury. Are you understanding it? Like that Saturn is for karma, profession. Mercury is good. Mercury also shows something good to the profession. Okay, at the end we'll see in the karakatwas. Or let's say education we are discussing. Mercury is education. Okay, we'll stick to that part. Now Saturn, it's delivering its kind of education to Mercury. Now what is the Saturn's kind of education? Any idea?
So technical and
Technical.
education.
Technical,
So
in
not-
technical also we keep civil. Okay, let's say.
Not, yeah.
The civil thing that Saturn wants to give Mercury, but in between we have Mars.
That's right.
Okay, so now
Yes,
that
sir.
will not allow to deliver those results. So Mars will add on its own flavor to it and then give it to Mercury.
So can we say that the person's he will have a different job than what he was studying?
Yes, that can be true. Okay, now what Poonamji is saying, now let's see this. This whole combination is happening in, let's say, Aries sign. Now in this whole combination, Mars, Saturn are enemy, and also Mars is very powerful now. Saturn becoming debilitation, that is also with the enemy planet. So now the whole result of Saturn will destroy. Okay, so now whatever education that native will continue, obviously that education is not going to help in the career. Like some people, they go to IIT and they do job in the bank.
Yes.
Got it.
Understood? Now let's say
Yes, sir.
in Aquarius. Now what? In Aquarius, Mercury, Saturn, they will be happy, but not Mars. So in that case, again, result is going to disturb. Okay, so now when we have three planets, now you can decode this combination in many ways. You can make Mercury as a focus planet. Okay, also you can make Mars as a focus planet. If Mars is focused, then we have two combination, Mars and Saturn. You need to decode it. Are you understanding it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sun plus. Okay, I will show you another variation. Ketu
So I would,
plus Sun.
sir,
Hmm.
so if we are having four planets,
Hmm.
supposedly, then second and third will again become the mediator. only.
Mediator.
The
Yes.
first and
Yes.
fourth are always the receiver and givers,
Correct.
and any number of planets are in between. Those
They
are
all are
mediators, but
Yes, all are mediator, and it getting complex and complex. So we need more
yes,
practice for it.
Sir, Sun,
Then-
Jupiter, and Venus are together then?
Saturn and Venus are together.
No, Sun, Jupiter, and Venus.
Sun, Jupiter, Venus, that is a good combination. Actually, in as per the Bhrigu Nadi, that can bring a lot of wealth and
Yeah.
good fortune. Okay,
Hmm.
depending on the sign.
Sir, Mars, why Mars will be unhappy in Aquarius? It's not debilitation.
It's not in the debilitation, but it's a enemy sign for the Mars.
Oh,
See, Mars in Capricorn is good, but Mars in Aquarius is not good. Clear? Now see this one more variation for these combinations. Ketu Sun. Okay, so let's say Ketu is at lower degree and Saturn is at higher degree. Now Sun is Sun is at higher degree. Sun is already crossed the Ketu. Let's say when I ask you to make prediction with this combination, so what will you do? You will make Ketu as a focus point. Okay, and you make prediction. Correct. Now I'm saying, okay, make prediction for the Surya, which is already at the higher degree.
Sir, father कम कुछ प्रॉब्लम से निकल के बाहर आए हैं.
Correct. So the thing is to solve this kind of thing. Now, if you see this, like you see your own chart, see where your sun is present. Okay, and see behind sun which planet is located. Okay, so that will give you the status or the background of your father. Means if this combination is happening, so we can say, okay, the father in father's life in past, he already faced many hurdles and break. So this is the situation right now. This is a way of interpretation. This thing I will explain in more detail in next class. If this combination, then what will you say? Father already faced lot of struggle in past. Okay. And then his financial status will improve. Why? Because sun in past he is meeting with the Ketu. That shows break and struggle and hurdles. And after meeting Ketu, he is now in future he is meeting with the Venus. Venus is wealth. Are you understanding? This is how we make predictions. So by using only planets and the linear arrangement, you can tell the past and future of the karakatwa.
Sir, one doubt. Is
Huh.
it always better to have Rahu and Ketu at lower degree, sir? Advantages?
It depends on like where you are focusing. Like in this case, you can focus on Ketu, or you can focus on Sun, or you can focus on Venus. It depends like which combination you want to study. It is not necessary that we should consider Ketu always at the lower degree. It is not mandatory. Rahu Ketu also gives many things. Rahu Wherever Rahu is attached with any karakatwa, that will expand.
Expand.
Okay, Rahu is known as a Brihat. Brihat means huge. Rahu Venus, huge wealth.
Yes.
है ना, billionaire, millionaire.
Sir, Mars, Rahu, Venus, only, sir.
Yeah, just a second. This Venus and Rahu is at higher degree. It can give you huge wealth. So in that case, I need Rahu is at higher degree. Clear?
Clear,
And
sir.
Rahu also shows many karakatwas of grandfather and all these things. So if you want to make predictions related to grandfather, you need to take Rahu at lower degree only. Okay, so many of us are inheriting many big properties from our grandfather and all. Okay, that thing you can decode easily if you see Rahu as at lower degree or at higher degree. It depends. Okay. Yes. Next question, Virender ji.
Yes, sir. I have two questions, sir. So when we mentioned that in case our focal planet is the planet of higher degree, now the lower degree planet will give its past, right? So when we say past, are we talking about the time before the native's birth, or how is it?
Yes, before native birth.
Okay. Second
Okay.
question, sir.
Yeah, because see, in upcoming classes, I will also teach you like we are not using lagna, correct? So if we are not using lagnas, at least we need some point to start with.
What is
So for that, what we are doing is we are using Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter as a Jivakarak. Okay, so anything related to you, we should see from Jupiter.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now if you are taken birth, so wherever your Jupiter is located, that will give you the status of your present birth. Okay, your where you are taking birth. Okay, what is the nearby of your home? Everything we can decode by using the Jupiter.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now in that same chart, if I want to make prediction for your father, so obviously wherever sun is present, that particular location I will pick. Okay, and now
question? What was the question?
Virender ji is asking, like, let's say if I'm making prediction related to father, okay, and sun, like behind sun, there are 2-3 planets in the chart. Okay, so whether that prediction is applicable for the past of father or what, a present of father or the future of father. So thing is very, very simple. If any planet is at higher degree, okay, and you are making prediction by using the planet at lower degree, then those things are applied for the past of the native. Let me show you one example to clarify this. See this sun. Sun is at Sagittarius sign. 17 degree. Visible? Okay, here. Now sun is with Saturn and Mercury. Okay, if you see the degree of Saturn, Saturn is at 1 degree. Mercury is at 23 degree. And in our upcoming classes, you will realize I can go to previous house also, which is Mars. In that case, okay, Mars. So if you consider Mars is at 2 degree. Okay, now if you arrange these things degreeically, how will you arrange it? You will first add the Saturn and then
Mars. Mars.
Saturn, not Mars, Saturn, Sun.
Plus Mars plus
है
Mercury.
ना? Saturn, Sun, Mercury. These are in same sign. First we need to solve this equation.
Yes.
Clear? Saturn, Sun and Saturn, Sun and Mercury. Now if I want to make prediction for Surya, father, father, Saturn, Sun,
Mercury.
and Mercury. This is the combination. Okay, Saturn, Sun, and Mercury. So Sun is already crossed Saturn.
Yes.
Okay, and reaching to Mercury. Okay, and before Saturn there was Mars. Clear?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Sun is here. First, before Sun we have Mercury, this Saturn, and then we have Mars at the last. Now you want to make prediction for the father. So this prediction is applied for the past of father. Because why? Because we are studying the previous degrees of Surya. That has already happened. Okay. So before native's birth, this was the situation for the father. And what was the situation? The combination is Sun, Saturn, and Mars. You need to decode this. Sun, Saturn, and Mars.
Father was in real estate.
Okay, father was in real estate. Anything else?
He was in a technical service.
Technical service.
Father, father
Might
is
be
a
an
very
army.
Joint.
father
Can
is
we-
very hardworking
Family.
and
Yes,
crossed
hard.
with sun,
Can be an
and he
army.
is going to establish his business because Mercury
Father,
is
father was hardworking and he faced lot of troubles also.
yeah, trouble
Slow
also, and
progress.
further is establishing his business because Mercury is there. Going
Yeah,
to
in
establish his business.
in future he will establish business.
Yeah, because Mercury is ahead now.
Yes, in business or many other areas are there to predict. Okay, but the thing is, in past, can we say father was very hardworking and he faced lot of difficulties in his profession? Because why? Because
So
Saturn is coming from Mars,
Mars.
from the
So
Scorpio sign.
difficulty with from brothers, difficulty
Brothers,
from
yes.
Father's elder
Yeah.
brothers has a problem with the land.
Correct, correct.
Father has a father's elder father he may had a fight with the because of the land he has a fight with his elder brother. Father means like father has that.
Cheating with the brother.
Yes, sir.
You know why? Okay, right now I have not covered this particular concept because any planet present in the seventh, that also we need to consider in combination.
Yeah, moon is a cheating. Exactly right.
Okay, so we will discuss all these things, but right now the whole thing is any planet you are focusing, okay, and the other planet who are behind the degrees of that focused planet, you can apply all those prediction to his past.
So past means the native's
Native's father's past
huh,
here in this case.
before he was born. Before native was
Yes.
born, what was the condition of father? Not past life, right? The past when the child was not there.
Not
Okay.
past life.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now the thing, if you understood this, so can we apply same thing for the Venus? Venus is wife. So can we predict the past of wife?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next time, if anybody is asking you, okay, tell me about my wife, like जिससे मेरी शादी होगी वो कैसी होंगी, है ना? How will be my future wife? Okay, what is her background and all? So with this system, that is easy. Just see the Venus, see from where that Venus is traveling. In this case, that Venus is coming from Saturn, Sun, Mercury.
In Sagittarius.
If you know the karakatwas of all these three planets, include each and every karakatwa with the wife and tell the predictions. Simple. Okay. You can you can type that question. Okay, so maybe I can answer it. Okay,
Sir,
so
Sir, you mentioned that you'll take Venus back and then you will say Venus has come from Sagittarius sign of where Saturn, Sun, and Mercury are there.
yes,
He'll tell what his wife would have been gone through before he met her.
yes, yes.
But when you do this, shouldn't these planets which are in Saturn, Sun, Mercury will also be in one house before that? Like,
Be-
because
uh,
if you take Venus back, then you would also take these planets back, right? Like,
no, I'm not taking Venus back. Okay, I'm just saying
Venus
take the
came from-
virtual moment. Okay, consider like right now Venus is at Capricorn, correct?
Okay.
So at the time when wife meet with this person, okay, this was the situation at that moment. Okay,
Okay.
but now you have to imagine it like let's say Venus first with Saturn, then Sun, then Mercury, then he's reaching in the Capricorn, correct? So when you make prediction with respect to Venus, Saturn, Venus, Sun, Venus, Mercury, that is the past of the wife. So it means you are not actually moving the all planets. This is just a virtual movement.
Okay,
You need to move only Venus, not all planets.
Okay, it stops there. Like it's like Venus have come through all these three planets, which will tell. But okay, not moving back. Thank you.
Okay, like this. You know, there are many techniques are we can see from this only one logic. You know the Rahu Ketu, that we call it Kal Sarpa Dosa. Okay, many say that Kal Sarpa Dosa is not mentioned in any classical book and all these things. Okay, because as per them, if they do any research, new research, that is valid. Okay, but if somebody else do any other research and they assign the name Kal Sarpa Yoga, they have problem. Now they are searching in the classical book. Okay, but their own research is not given in any classical book. They say, okay, this is my own research. Okay, now I will tell you the logic behind Kal Sarpa Dosh. You know, in Bhrigu Nadi, like I told you, for example, Venus, that is a wife. Okay, you can take Venus, you can check the positions of other planets behind the Venus. That will tell you the past. Now you imagine, after this Venus, we have no planets in the next house.
Yes.
Okay. If no planet is present in the next house, a number of houses, like in this case, we have Jupiter Rahu, that is something else. But let's say if Jupiter Rahu is not present here, this is also empty, this is empty, this is empty. You know, the life of wife is very troublesome in future. She will face lot of hurdles because Venus is not getting any help in the nearby future. Like in nearby houses, there is no planet located to support. So that will create trouble in the native's life. Okay, I will tell you the same concept, that this particular concept we will read in very detail. Okay, but understand this. Right now we have Jupiter, correct here. Jupiter is a Jeev Karak. Jupiter is you. If this is my chart, then this Jupiter is me.
Yes.
Okay. Next house, no planet. Then no planet. Then we have Moon. This will also not support much. Okay, in terms of career and all. Then no planet. Then no planet. Then we have Ketu. Then no planet. You know, this is the worst situation for the career. This native will face lot of struggle, and for how many years, that will once you understand the this progression method, you will see 12, 24, 36, 48, like half of life will go away in the struggle.
Is it I am audible now?
Yes, now you are audible.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
I am reconnect myself again. So I want to ask on the previous example, when Ketu and Surya meet each other, so it means that Surya will be somebody working in government, he will lose the government status, or if he is a politician, he will fall down from the status. That is the first combination. When Ketu
first combination, yes, correct.
And what happened? I don't understand. If after this happened, how will be the situation when Ketu now is together with Venus? How can we interpret? I don't understand this. Because Ketu destroying everything. So what will happen with Venus?
No, where is Venus? I think which example you are saying? Just a second.
You didn't give a chart. You just give the combination.
A combination in that word file? Okay.
Yes, before 10 minutes, or I don't know.
Let me show you that. Okay. This one, you know, Ketu, Venus, and Sun.
Yes.
Yeah, this example I am explaining with respect to Surya. Okay, Sun.
Yes.
So what I am saying is Sun is father.
Okay.
So now Sun is in between Ketu and Venus.
Yes.
Correct? So this Ketu will act as a past for the father. And Venus will act as a future for the father.
Oh, yes.
Clear?
Okay, now
so what does it mean? In past, father will face lot of difficulties. Okay. Due to Ketu. But in future, he will earn lot of
Money.
Money, okay, wealth, prosperity. Why? Because of Venus. Okay, so this is just a general statement right now because it depends, all depends upon the sign also, no, where this combination is happening and all.
Okay.
And I will tell you one more thing. See, Ketu is not always bad. Okay, which I think Poonamji is asking, somebody is asking, like what Ketu can give. What Ketu can give. So you need to understand Ketu is also Dwaja.
Yes.
I have Ketu Venus myself.
Okay, Dwaja. Dwaja means what? Jhanda जिसे बोलते हैं ना, ध्वज. That flag. Ketu is a flag. You know what is the meaning of flag? Where you put your flag when you acquire something.
Yes.
Okay, when you achieve something. Okay, that is the symbolism of achievement. So if Ketu is good in the chart, good placement in the chart, that is also with the Surya. That is the biggest achievement that native can achieve, where he can put his flag.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to be very careful when you predict about Ketu. Obviously Ketu will give many bad results, but parallelly Ketu is one of the biggest achievement that native can achieve. Correct. And this Ketu Sun combination is a very best combination to achieve the highest position in life.
Sir,
But it depends on this sign to sign where it is happening. Clear?
Okay.
Sir, if Ketu is
Clear.
sitting
Okay.
with
Thank you.
moon in Virgo sign, what does it mean?
Ketu is?
With moon,
Mm-hmm.
that too in Lagna with in Virgo sign. How?
Ketu is with moon, and Ketu is at lesser or higher degree with the moon. Let's say discuss both combination. Okay, Ketu with moon, obviously that is not a good combination for the mental health. First part. Moon is mother. If mother is at lower degree, if you consider moon, then that all property of Ketu will reach to mother. If I apply mother combination as a fixed combination. If I change it to mind, all Ketu combination, all Ketu result will apply to mind. Okay, but if we reverse it, okay, moon at higher degree, Ketu at lower degree, then also that is not a good combination. Okay, moon shows cheating and changes. Okay, that is not a good combination for the wealth also.
Okay.
Okay, so many problems and all these things will apply to this particular combination. Okay, there is a combination of Pitru dosh. Okay, or we call it Grahana dosh. Some people call it Grahana dosh. That Grahan dosh, what is the combination of Grahan dosh? People say, okay, Ketu moon combination. Okay, or Rahu moon combination. But the thing is now, if you understand this concept, so you can now easily conclude that Grahan dosh can only happen when moon is at lower degree. Correct? That Grahan is happening to whom? Moon only, na? Moon or sun.
Yeah.
So that if you need that impact, that moon and sun should be at lower degree.
Yes.
Then only this combination is applicable. Then only you need that remedy. In all cases, that is not Grahana dosh.
Okay.
Okay, so like this. So it depends, like in which sign and in which degree that is happening. So right today we are discussing just 2 planets, 3 planets, and in same sign. Okay, next class I will show you with next level in which we will see the other houses. Okay, how to combine them and all. So the thing, okay, so we are discussing about that Kal Sarpa Dosa. Okay, so you have to understand when I say if no planet is available in next houses, okay, so life becomes trouble. Okay, for that karakatwa. Now we know that Kal Sarpa Yoga happens when all planets are in between Rahu and Ketu.
Yes.
Like in this case, you can see that all planets other than moon, let's say moon is also included here. Okay, somewhere in between Ketu and Rahu. Correct. So you can see this whole combination is starting from Ketu, correct? Ketu and ending in the Rahu, and all planets are in between them. This is a definition. Now this definition is little bit wrong in itself. Okay, now understand this logic. I am saying this whole combination is driven by Ketu, not by Rahu. You know why? Because if you see the progression, Ketu will progress like this, okay, and no planet is in between. Okay, this is where it is creating lot of struggle for the native due to Ketu, not due to Rahu. So what generally people think when we say Kal Sarpa Dosa, so they think, okay, all planets in between Rahu and Ketu. So they stuck in between Rahu and Ketu. There is something to do with these planets, these houses. This is not about these houses. This is about the empty houses. So in this course, when you learn about progressions, you will understand this. If no planet is located to support in nearby houses, that is a difficult situation for the planet. We need some planet. Like in this case, you see moon is there. Okay. Now whether Jupiter or Rahu reach to moon or Ketu reach to moon, in all cases, this moon is not helping anybody. So there's a lifetime struggle for this native. Now, if I want to explain this technique, now what I will do, I can devote 1-2 hours every time to explain this, or else I can give one name to it. That is Kal Sarpa Dosa. Now my job is easy. If you don't know how progression take place and what is the result of these empty houses and all, then obviously we don't understand the logic behind this. And you are searching this name of Kal Sarpa Dosha in classics. Obviously, you will not find anywhere. There are many yogas we are using, but that is not mentioned in any of classics. One of them is the Sadesati. Sadesati is not given in any classics, but everybody is getting fear out of Sadesati. But Sadesati concept is real, na? That is given in Faldipika itself. If you read the transit chapter, if you see the Saturn transit shloka, that is there. It is mentioned that the transit of Saturn in 12th and 2nd house from Moon is a very troublesome position for the transit. I can explain that logic, or I can give some name to it. That is Sadesati. Now it is easy to remember, no?
Yeah.
This is the problem with modern authors. That's why I'm saying, don't read modern authors' book. Stick to the Rishi and Acharyas. They are more authentic in this sense. So now understand this last point, very important one. Okay. First is, see, when we read this Parashari Jyotish, or we call Vedic Jyotish, not Parashar, Vedic Jyotish, complete Vedic Jyotish. You know the system of prediction. Okay, you know the hierarchy, how we should make predictions. Now see this. Very first step is, whenever we make any predictions, okay, whether it's a Parashari, BNN, or any system you pick, very first thing they say, understand the karak. Correct? That we follow in Parashari also, and we are following in BNN also. Second, if you read Parasharna, so many of you think, okay, second point is Lagna. Okay, after karakatwa, we should see the Lagna of house, Lagna of the chart. Let's say if I am taking example of diseases. Okay, I will explain this whole concept with respect to disease. Karaka of disease is what? Saturn. Then in Parashar, what will you do for disease assessment? You will go and check the 6th house, correct?
Yes.
Then what else?
8th house, 6th house.
6, 8, and 12.
And it's
6, 8, and 12, and everything like this. Okay, 8 and 12, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm saying this is very wrong approach. This is you are doing why? Because you have not studied Jyotish in systematic manner.
Yes.
Okay, now you understand the Vedic Jyotish, the actual Vedic Jyotish that we call Arsh Jyotish or Vedic Jyotish. Okay, so after studying the karakatwa, we should see the relevant house from Karaka. What does it mean? 6th house from Karaka. Understood? Okay. If Saturn is your Karak planet, then sixth house from Karak we should check. This is the part of our course that we will learn in advanced BNN. And without this, we can't complete BNN. And many of online courses that is happening right now, they are not teaching this part. Okay, they are only focusing on the combination that we covered today. That becomes the whole course. And the problem is we can't memorize each and every combination. We don't require that. Correct. Now, you know this second point, which is the base of this whole course. This is the base of Parashari also. This is given in BPHS itself. There is a complete chapter on it. But we have not studied it. And your teacher is also not teaching you. They directly jump to Lagna. Now the third point. Relevant house from Lagna. Now the entry of Lagna takes place. Now relevant house from Lagna is 6th house. And the fourth point is 6th house from 6th house. There is a name given to it. Bhavat Bhavam. The Bhavat Bhavam you have read about Bhavat Bhavam. Okay, but are you using it in your predictions?
Yes, we use sometimes, sir. Most of the time.
Sometimes, sir.
Sometimes, na? And that sometimes maybe in lecture or maybe in explaining some concept, but in predictions we never use it.
Yeah.
Okay, and without all these 4 points, you can pinpoint the event. You can't pinpoint it. But if you follow these 4 steps, it becomes very, very easy to use Vimshottari Dasha or any timing, any tools for the timing. Now you have to understand, see, Rishi
When we are
Bhrigu.
talking about sorry, sir. When we are talking about Karka, that means the disease we are talking.
Yes,
particular disease we are considering. But
Yes.
what if we don't know the disease, but still the person is susceptible to some upcoming disease?
No.
So
if,
right
if
now
you
we are
if
not.
you don't know disease, okay, that's why you are following these steps now to understand what kind of disease that native will take. That native is going to take face. Okay, like for example, we know the Saturn is a Karaka planet, correct? So what we do, we will check horoscope. We'll see whether there is any affliction to Saturn or not. If Saturn is not good placed in the chart, it means there is a possibility that native will going to face lot of health issues. First scenario. Okay. Now in second step, when you see the relevant house from the Karaka, it means relevant 6th house from Saturn. It will give you the possibility of health issues. Like in this case, Saturn is at Sagittarius sign, correct? 6th house from Saturn is what? Taurus. Okay. Now you see the Taurus sign and the Venus. So you will face health related issues related to these houses, these planets.
Maybe.
Okay, that is Taurus and Venus. Clear? Now in third point, when you see the relevant house from Lagna, that is this from this. You see the from Lagna, again Venus is coming.
Yeah.
Now you have double surety. Okay, something to do with Venus.
Diabetes.
Are you understanding the beauty of this?
Yes.
It is getting
Yes, sir.
easier, no?
Very clear, sir.
Okay, so now you understood. Okay, Venus, something related to Venus and 6th house is there, because from 6th from Saturn is also giving the same thing, and Lagna 6th house from Lagna is also giving the same thing. Now your focus should be Venus and 6th. Okay, so as a beginner, our study should be start from the Karak planet, then this, then this, then this. But the problem is our journey is starting from this third point.
Also.
So that's why you are not in the right track. You are getting a lot of confusions. But the rules are very simple for the predictions. So in Bhrigu Nandi Nadi, are focused on these two. You know what is the meaning? Why we have this complex system? Why we require these 4 things? Because when you don't include Lagna, okay, first and second point is giving you the universal combination.
Yeah.
Okay, if I ignore this Lagna, then what is the meaning of this chart? This becomes the transit chart, let's say. Transit. Okay, so in transit, Saturn, Sun, Mercury are transiting in Sagittarius sign at that year, correct? Like the date of birth is 2nd of January 1988. What does it mean? On this particular day, this is the situation. And this is not going to change throughout day. Correct? Moon is at 2 degree. So next 2.5 days, moon is not going to change this placement. The chart will be same. So the whatever event is promising, that those all promises are the universal promises. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That can be applied to every person born on that day. It means nature is saying, nature is blessing us all these possibilities. Okay. Now, as per the karma theory, we take birth, okay, with some preset karmas or for with some samskara, okay, purva punya, all these takes we take what we take with us, okay, and we take birth. So as soon as we take birth, we assigned with some lagna. Now here the role of lagna starts. Your birth taken place at the Ganganagar 5:30 a.m. Sorry, 9:54 p.m. At this particular time, hour, and the place, you have assigned Leo Lagna. What does that mean? It means whatever nature is promising you, okay, for the whole universe, out of those all possibilities of, let's say, if 100 event is promised by the nature. So out of all 100 event, your Lagna is capable of taking only 50 events or 10 events. It means when we use this Saturn and relevant house from Saturn, that is giving you universal result. That's why the accuracy of BNN is more as compared to Parashari. Why? Because you are playing with the universal combination. That's why BNN predictor, they don't need your Lagna, no? They can make prediction, and that prediction is equally applicable for 100 other people. Clear? So they say, okay, that is working. But if you understand this concept, we are not using Lagna, it means that is a universal thing that can be applicable to hundreds of people. But when you include the Lagna, now that is very specific for you. So out of those 100 possibilities, you are picking only 10-15 possibilities. Now that is applied to you. Now the combination which is not applying in the Lagna, it means that is not, those events are not destined for you. We should not wait for those events. Like in some cases, childbirth is promised in the universal chart without Lagna. But when we include the Lagna, that childbirth is not promised. So we do lot of remedies, we go here and there and we try everything. But that is not in your destiny now. We should accept it. So that's why we need all these 3-4 points. So we starting our journey from the universal level, then we land up in the specific chart with the Lagna. So that's why in our course, we are focusing more on the first and second point. Okay, we start with the first. Today we have seen the Karaka concept only. And then I will introduce this relevant house from the Karak. We will decode the chart from this particular point. And when you include the same thing in the Parashar, your journey completes. And all these 4 points are given in BPHS. That's why I'm saying this Parashari and BNN both are not different. They are completely same. There is nothing different in it. But our understanding is not clear. That's why we feel differences in it. Okay, then this is enough for today. Thank you. Take care. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Thank you,
Jai
class.
Gurudev.